Look at Saiyaara. It's evoking
Hmm.
what is it doing? It is not succumbing to anything that our industry today says will work.
Hmm.
For the last few years, people are saying love stories are not working, rom-coms are not working, this kind of a love story won't work. Sayara is everything that a love story should be. It's true, it's genuine, it's from the heart, and it's evoking emotion. And that's what our films have not done for so long, and it's finally we have a film that's doing that. And people are wondering, why is it working so well? Because of the emotion. Because
Hmm.
everybody sitting in that auditorium is feeling everything the maker wants you to feel. And that's what great music is, that's what great filmmaking is, that's what great acting is. And somewhere I think we've lost that. So for people that, so many people make fun of me for listening to music from the 50s and 60s.
Why?
She's only obsessed with everything vintage and retro and from old school, old fashioned. It's so boring. Like, I play it on set all the time whenever I'm shooting, and people are like, change the music, who's playing the music? But actually, if you listen to it, it's very special. I mean, that's my opinion, but it's really something else, and I really urge people to go back to that time.
Hard agree. I just feel people need to be introduced to that music.
I completely agree with you. Maybe because I was introduced to that at such a young age, it's a part of my being. So I hope like parents can like will make their kids listen to it from a young age, because there's a lot you learn so much also. Not only as an artist, but like you learn about love through those songs. You learn about heartbreak through those songs. You learn about everything. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yep. I think that in this decade, people have gotten really smart post the lockdown and learned so much about EQ and
Yes.
love literacy. But the human mind and the soul has a need for raw romance, and that's
Yes.
why Saiyaara worked.
Yes.
Like sometimes you just want that delusional love shown to you on a screen because
Yeah, the madness and the chaos of it.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
also the reason why 50s and 60s music makes us feel the way it makes us
Yes. Yes.
feel.
Yes.
The depth that we're hitting in terms of speaking about music. I've only had these kind of conversations with one other male friend of mine. He's an artist, like he's a
Okay.
musician. His name's
Okay.
Eclipse Nova.
Okay.
So I'd introduced him to some jazz that I had just like discovered when I was just discovering jazz for the first time. And I asked him that, would you listen to this? He's like, yeah, but इस म्यूजिक में बहुत ज़्यादा मदहोशी है.
Hmm.
And I didn't know what madhoshi meant.
Yeah.
So I was like, madhoshi का मतलब क्या है? So he said, like drunkenness.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you describe raw romance as well.
Absolutely agree.
That music takes you somewhere. It intoxicates you.
It does. It does. It does. And you can listen to it endlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only overlap that Gen Z music choices have with millennial music choices is Coldplay, I think.
Yeah.
That's the only overlap I see.
Yeah. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, you're right.
Little bit. Have you heard Cigarettes After Sex?
Yes, of course.
And like,
Love.
yeah.
Love. It's melancholic. It's raw. It's real. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you were dating someone, if you're freshly dating someone, and you
The
had
first song I would introduce.
Yeah.
There are a few songs that are on my mind. So there's a song by Elvis Presley called "Are You Lonesome Tonight?" I think it's a beautiful song. There's also a song by Julio Iglesias
Oh,
called
wow.
"Crazy." It's I don't think it's from the 50s and 60s. It's later because he
Still
wasn't
retro.
singing then. Fantastic song. Great to do the rumba with your partner if you're into ballroom dancing. It's a song of love. It's beautiful.
What's the rumba?
If you're listening to that kind of music for the first time, I would listen to Elvis, because the charisma that man has in his voice, even if that's not your kind of music, you will love it, because it's impossible to not. So just listen to Elvis to start, or you can listen to Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin. But I would say start with Elvis. Yeah. Or you can listen to Engelbert, and you can listen to a song called the Last Waltz or Spanish Eyes. See, I can go on and on and on about this, and your viewers will fall asleep. So best not to get into it.
Yeah. The first song that I introduce is a 1942 song. It's called Dream by the Pied Pipers.
Okay.
And Madhoshi.
Really?
Intoxicating music.
Oh, love that. Okay.
Dude, so I have these two romantic rules, and one of them is linked to music.
Okay.
So the first rule is that I make banging food Okay. But I
Okay.
only cook for my mum. And if I'm in a serious
Yeah.
relationship, if it's been some time,
Yeah, got it.
then I cook.
Got it.
Okay. So it takes time. And I've noticed that guys have these kind of rules where they let
Yes.
people in
Yes.
gradually.
Yes. Yes.
Especially if you've been heartbroken, it takes time to let
Yeah, yeah,
someone
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
The second rule is related to this playlist.
Okay. Okay.
So tip to Gen Zs. Okay. Ideally target doing this like a little bit later in life once you've made it a little bit. Because you need a little career stability to be able to really enjoy this.
Got it.
But you find the biggest room that you possibly can and get a good quality speaker and you put the playlist on. And you don't need to know how to dance,
Yeah.
but you slow dance to
Yeah.
this music.
It is the best feeling ever.
And you let the body be taken over by the music.
Yeah.
You can't say that about modern day music.
Yeah, you can't.
You know?
You
Why is
can't.
that?
It's the feeling with which I think that music was created. It was also the first time that kind of sound and music was created. And I think people understood feelings in such a different way then. Again, I think it has to do with the softness of spirit and the softness of hearts. I think we've all just become a little too tough. And I think we don't allow for everything. We don't allow for every feeling anymore. We're so focused on the outcome and how will I look and how will I be perceived. I think times were simpler, man. To make it just simple for everyone, I think times were simpler. Emotions were just shared differently. And that reflects in the music, like I said. And it reflected in relationships then. Yeah.
I feel like, it's such a cliched thing to say, but we're all slaves to our screens now. And that's taken away this huge aspect from human existence where
Yeah.
if you rewind to a time where screens didn't exist as much, you'd invest your thoughts in poetry and in emotional exploration.
Yeah.
That's what led to that level of art.
Yeah.
That's
There
what
was
I
more
think.
time. Whether you spent it with yourself or observing something else, you made that time for yourself or to do something, to actually do something with your hands rather than scrolling on your phone and noticing what the whole world is doing. You're right. I agree with you.
Maybe also to do something with your heart.
Yes. And give it your 100% attention and everything from your being rather than, even today when we're doing stuff, we're always going back to the phone. You're always going back to it. So your complete energy is not anywhere but in that cellular device. And it's very annoying.